Hey Keto fam, what is up? Happy hump day. And some more news is that Matthew is gone for the next 3 days. So I figured this would be a great time for me and you to get a little more intimate. I can show you what I will be eating over the next 3 days. So what I have going on in the background, I'm heating a skillet. I put about 1.5 tablespoons of ghee in there, and I'm gonna brown up a pound of grass-fed beef that we got at the farmer's market. And it'll just be good to have that in the fridge at all times, just as a base for meals. What I have in store for you today is something that I've been very excited to do, and I think it's more in my realm of cravings and not Matthew's, so I think it's also a great time to do this because I'm just feeding my taste buds. So we are going to do a single serve cauliflower shepherd's pie, and I know you're very excited. So let's get started. Hey guys, I'm back. So you guys just saw me cut up all the celery, the carrots, and the onion. I also told you that I was going to brown 1 pound of grass-fed ground beef, which I did. And then what I did was I actually separated out 3 ounces of ground beef, and I put the rest into a container and I just put in the fridge because that'll use for the next 2 days. So the 3 ounces is all I'm going to use for tonight. And I just cooked it until the onions were pretty translucent and the celery and the carrots were tender. And I still want a crunch to it, so I didn't cook it for too long. And this is the beautiful result. I hope you guys can see it. Next, what we have is our mashed cauliflower, and we've done this many times before, Matthew and I, so it's definitely a simple process. What we do, instead of boiling our cauliflower, make it easier for us, we put it in a microwave safe bowl and microwave it on 3 to 4 minutes. The more cauliflower, naturally, the higher the time, and that'll cook it down pretty well. And then you put it in a processor or a blender, whichever. If you don't have a processor, you can also use a blender. We've used both before. So I separated it out into just a bowl and I put it aside. So now we are going, it's not a lot, it's for one person, remember. Now let us assemble our single serve cauliflower shepherd's pie. That look really good. You guys just saw me assemble the cauliflower shepherd's pie. Right now it's in the oven baking at 350 for 10 minutes, and then unfortunately, since it's only me by myself, Matt's not here, so we can't do the big reveal right out of the oven like we normally do. But I will be right back here in 10 minutes with the shepherd's pie. Just so you know, tomorrow's dinner I don't have it planned out, nor do I have Friday night's dinner. So those, I'm gonna figure those out, and then you guys will also get to see those. And as I said, the ground beef that I made tonight is gonna be the base for those dinners as well. So keep on watching, I'll see you soon. It's been a very short 10 minutes and an anxiety-provoking 10 minutes because I'm starving and I'm ready to eat this. It looks amazing. All I see is melted cheddar cheese, so you know, what can get better than that? So this is what it looks like. Just, if you melt cheddar cheese, you'll know what it looks like. And I want to dig in, so I'm gonna do that right now. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you keep coming back for Thursday night's dinner and Friday night's dinner. Yo Keto fam, don't think I forgot about you. It's night number 2 that Matt's away, so I'm gonna share with you what's going on in the KetoConnect kitchen tonight for dinner. So I cooked all that ground beef you saw me do last night, and I have it right here. So we're going to use this as our base for tonight's dinner, like I said. Drum roll, please. We're making lettuce shelled tacos. And what I like about this recipe is that it's on the lighter side. So right now it's 7:30. It's another late night for dinner for me, but I'm lacking a lot more energy than I did last night. So I don't have all of it in me to like cook a bunch and then bake it and then wait. So I figured, why not do something simple but still really delicious and great for keto, so it'll be still high in fat, very low in carb, a lot lower than even last night. So this is a great meal that I think most of us can go to, you know, when we're looking for something quick, simple to go to, but still packs a lot of flavor, and you can, you know, top it, layer it however you want. So tonight, what I'm gonna put on these bad boys is some tomato, onion, guac that I got from the store pre-made. It's a lot easier, especially if you're eating for one, making for one. You know, you don't have to worry about looking for that perfect ripe avocado or cutting into an avocado that's not ripe enough, and then what do you do? And then we're also gonna do some sour cream, which I love, one of my favorite foods, that and mayo. I mean, I can't live without them in my fridge. Matt could get by, he doesn't like either. So if we get anything condiment that's delicious, I'm the one eating it. And then some cheese. So what I'm gonna do to the beef is I'm going to heat some of it up, and I'm gonna add some taco seasoning. And Matt makes this taco seasoning a lot. I've never made it personally, so I might have to call him, but I know I'm gonna be making it a lot more spicier. So some cayenne, some pepper flakes, more garlic, salt, pepper, maybe some oregano, maybe, you know, maybe I'll just throw in some Cajun seasoning. I think we have a bunch of pre-made Cajun seasoning. So yeah, I'm starving. It's late. I'm also exhausted, so I'll probably go to bed a lot earlier. So I want to eat a lot earlier. I hate eating late. Night 2 of Megha's 3 days alone dinners. You guys just saw me throw that together. Super quick, super simple, super keto. And that's all we really want out of life, right? Why don't I take a bite on camera for you guys? How perfect is how perfect is that? Perfectly stays together. Doesn't crumble even like a normal taco shell. Who says lettuce doesn't beat corn taco shells? People don't really say that. But now we know the truth. So come back for night 3 and let's see what goes down. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey Keto fam. It is Friday, gonna get down on Friday. I am opening the wine. My friend's actually coming over shortly, so that was really loud. It is only 4:20, so on Fridays I work 10 to 2, so I got out early. I went and picked up a bottle of wine. So tonight we're still gonna use our ground beef as our base. I know we have a bunch of 0 carb, 0 calorie pastas in the fridge. So I figured, why not make up a kind of spaghetti and meatball, meat sauce type of meal. So the thing about the meat sauce is that I'm not going to use a lot of tomato sauce because it's really high in carbs. So I'm probably gonna do some tomato paste, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna use cream cheese as like a second base for the sauce, and that'll just make it fattier and richer and creamier. And I like cream cheese a lot more than pasta sauce. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. And you know, it's gonna be very difficult for me to give you an involved look because I'm doing it over by the stove and it's hard to set up the camera there. But I will cook it, and then I will come back and I will show it to you. You'll get pictures as well, and I will break down exactly what I did. Back. So I actually did just give you guys a little glimpse. So what you saw me do there was, so the zero carb, let me get the wrapper for you. So we used this kind today. It's the tofu shirataki fettuccine noodles. I like this brand a lot. It has 1 net carb overall and 10 calories per 4 ounces, and then there's 2 servings. So this entire package, which I did cook here, it's pretty small. I mean, I could eat a whole package. I know it's 8 ounces, but you know, it's also, it'll be 20 calories total and 2 net carbs. So that's not bad at all. I really like this brand, so does Matthew. So we usually have a couple of those on hand for, you know, nights like this. So what I did was, and we do this with all the zero carb, 0 calorie or low calorie noodles we get, and we highly recommend it. So when it comes out of the package at first, it has this like gelatinous smell, like tires screeching smell, like it's not great. So what I did, I did for like about 10 to 12 minutes on low. You don't want to burn the noodles, so you just heat them in a pan. After you dry them, I dry them off with a paper towel, then you heated them in a pan, and then that gets rid of some of that smell, as well as just, you know, neutralizes the flavor. And this sounds really bad, but trust me, once you try these, and if you cover it in like meat and cheese, which is normally what we do, and that's high in fat and really good for keto, then you won't even be able to tell the difference, I promise. And then you also saw me with the ground beef. So that was really simple. I had the ground beef already made. This whole meal probably took me like 10, 15 minute tops, probably 15 minutes to put together, which is great, right? When you're in a rush and you're starving. So I had the ground beef already made, added some extra seasonings, and I put in a tablespoon and a half of tomato paste. 2 tablespoons is 5 net carbs. So it's probably like around 2.5 to 3 net carbs just for the tomato paste. And then I did an ounce of cream cheese. Once I heated that up and got it all incorporated, I just put the pasta in a bowl, I topped it with the beef, and this is the result. I mean, I'm excited to eat it. I am going to dig in right now. I'll probably actually finish this, even though I said I might eat some later. So thanks for joining me, guys, all of these 3 nights. It's been great hanging out. It's been nice to have someone to engage in conversation with, even though you don't really talk back. I hate to say it, but I did have a nice time just doing this, me and you. So, you know, maybe we'll do it again sometime. Maybe Matt will have his own little, you know, couple days of period where you guys just hang out with him. But subscribe, keep coming back for more. Oh, most importantly, totally forgot. So I'm sure you noticed I changed my shirt, because on the way to work and on the way back, Biggie was on the radio. And you know, if he was still alive, I could probably convince him to be keto, and he would be a part of the keto fam too. So, on that note, I'll see you guys later.